So tell me the fuck why my daughter's 7-year-old friend stole $2,500 from me. Cash. Hundreds. So my daughter been friends with this girl for about 3 years since I moved over here. We're neighbors. Her daughter has always been like nice, respectful, sweet, like every time she came over, like I would always feed her. I gave them clothes, like shoes, like literally treated this girl like an extra daughter. And listen to this. I literally just found out that the mom is on drugs, like real bad. She is 9 months pregnant with twins, and I just found out about a month and a half ago because I had to go save the stepdad from an overdose. Like literally had to give him CPR, call the police for her because she didn't have a phone, like literally the whole 9 yards. It was crazy. Just in case y'all don't believe me, here's a clip.
We were here for a drug overdose with someone that was just about to die.
Actually, I called and I don't know what it was.
Good for you.
What is wrong with you?
Do you think this is different than any other overdose?
I don't know.
Like,
I've never been
significant
to
other
this
calls?
before, sir.
Okay, well, I have.
Okay, but I haven't.
Okay.
So what is your point here?
My point is you're going to follow directions and then we'll maybe get a warrant. And you might be
Okay,
sitting here
you
for a really
can
long time.
stop threatening me. Go get this
I'm not
warrant.
threatening you. That's,
Okay,
that's a
I'm
matter
calling
of
my
fact.
lawyer.
Please call your lawyer. I'd love to talk to him.
No, you need to
Who is
get
your
out of
lawyer?
my house.
Who's your lawyer?
Can you guys please get out of my house?
No.
I was willing to talk to you guys.
So we have suspicion that some.
Okay, then go get a warrant if you
So
think there's some.
that's why you're not allowed to leave, and that's why
Then
we're here right now. We're not leaving because something happened that's fishy in here, and we need to figure out what happened.
Okay, well,
you don't have to talk if you don't want to, but we're gonna stay here, and you're gonna stay right there for now.
okay, then follow me to the bathroom.
Nope.
Because I gotta
Sit
pee.
back down.
I have to
If you follow
pee. I just
directions-
woke up from a nap.
You'll think.
He's recording this and you
I
have no right.
love that she's recording because
I
have a
love
body
it
camera,
too.
and I love that she's recording right
That's
now.
nice. And you are being very disrespectful in my home.
The video will show otherwise. The video will show I'm doing my job.
The video shows.
So this is part 2 on how my 6-year-old daughter best friend stole $2,500 from me. Y'all, I'm mad all fucking over again. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. So as y'all see in that previous clip, the police was being mean as fuck to her because they accused her of being high, doing drugs, and covering up for her fucking boyfriend. I'm gonna do a story time on the day that I gave him CPR and how all the kids was around and how all the kids fucking seen everything. I'm gonna do that shit at a later date. I'm pissed all over again. Oh my God. Okay, so as y'all can see in the clip, like me and the mom knew each other. We wasn't friends, like we didn't kick it, like we just conversed a couple times. Like she would send the kids over to ask for like little things like tissue and shit like that, like whatever the case may be. Y'all real life didn't click to me that she was an actual dope fiend until the police like accused her of being high. And I'm like, damn, like I just thought that the bitch was a drunk. Like I just thought that she got drunk all the fucking time, like she was an alcoholic. Like I honestly did not know. After that, I did not send my daughter over there. Like every time my daughter asked to have a play date, I'm like, yeah, that they could come over here, but like other than that, no. Okay, so fast forward to last week when she stole my money. Okay, so y'all know how it's tax season. So I had to get my taxes in the mail because the lady that did my taxes fucked up my routing number and account number. Okay, cool. So I got my check in the mail and I went to go cash it. And I wanted to add all my money to my card because I don't like carrying cash for this specific reason. But with Chime, you can only add so much at one time. I think it's like $500. So I added $500 to my card that night. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to add $500 more the next day. So the next day, when I went to school, I have a Walgreens right next to my school. So I went there to add the $500 and they said that I needed an ID. I never needed an ID to add money to my card. So I wasn't sure, whatever, and I wasn't finna argue with them, but I did not bring my ID. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back tomorrow to add the $500. Okay, so I get home and I take off my clothes in my bathroom and I just want to relax and do my homework and study. So I change into my pajamas. I take everything out of my pockets, including my cash and my debit card, and I set it in my lotion holder in my bathroom. So as I'm studying and doing my homework, my daughter asks, can she have a play date? So I said, yeah, the little girl could come over and they can have a play date and watch TV if she asks her mom. So her mom said, yeah. So she come over, they hang out for like an hour, and she was finna get ready to go. Before she go, she used the bathroom. So at that point, I'm still doing my homework. It didn't fully click to me that she was using the bathroom. So my daughter like, say bye. I'll see you tomorrow, da-da-da-da. Okay. So I feed my daughter dinner and we end our night. We go to bed. So the next morning we wake up. I get her ready for school. I send her off to school and then I'm getting ready to leave out the house to go to school. I'm like, damn, let me grab my ID and my money. I go get my money from my lotion holder and it's nowhere to be found. Come back for part 3. Okay, y'all, so I'm finna try to fit everything in part 3. So this is part 3 of how my daughter best friend stole $2,500. Okay, y'all, so I go in my bathroom and I look in my lotion holder and it's nowhere to be found. So I'm like, dang, did my daughter like take it? Like, usually when she see a couple dollars around the house, like she would take it, put it in her purse, like play with her dolls with it or whatever the case may be. So I go in her room and I'm looking around, I'm looking in her purse, it's nowhere to be found. So I'm like, I know she did not like hand it off to her friends. Like, so y'all, I call her school, sure did, and I asked her teacher, like, can I please talk to my daughter? So she like, yeah. So she hand the phone over to her and I'm like, baby, did you see mommy money in the bathroom? She like, no, mommy only had the money that you gave me for a juice. I know when my daughter lying, so I believed her. So I'm like, okay, baby, like, don't worry about it. Have a good day. Love you. All right, so I hang up and like I had to leave out or I was gonna be late for school. And I'm like, I'm just thinking like, did I misplace it? Like, did I move it? Whatever the case may be. Like, so I get to school and I'm like, I know I did not touch that money. So I'm like, I know this little girl did not take my fucking money out my bathroom. Y'all, so I'm reaching out to the mom. The mom, keep in mind, don't have a number. She don't have a well, she has a phone, but she be on Facebook. So I had her Facebook, so I messaged her on Facebook and I'm like, yo, like, your daughter took some money out my bathroom. Like, at this point, I'm not asking no questions, like, nothing, like, no. So the mom reading it, she's not responding back. I'm calling, like, and she answered one time, she like, I don't know who this is. Stop calling me. Like, I'm at work or some shit. And I'm like, bitch, I leave school so motherfucking quick. Do you hear me? So I pull up, right? I pull up to her house. I knock on the door. The stepdad answers. I'm like, hey, can I talk to Amber real quick? He like, she on the toilet. Like, you know, what's going on? So I'm like, I think we gonna call her Elise. I think Elise took some money out my bathroom last night. He like, oh dang, for real? Like, we didn't see her bring no money in here or whatever. Like, I'm finna go get her. So keep in mind, they was finna leave to go to a doctor's appointment for her twins. When she comes to the door, y'all, this bitch is higher than fucking Giraffe's pussy. Like, dead ass. This bitch dozing off while I'm talking to her, stumbling. Like, she was just high. Like, it was ridiculous. So the mama like, oh, we didn't see her bring no money in here, but you can ask her. She be lying though. I'm like, wow, like, not you throwing your daughter under the bus, but let me ask her. So she was already in a cab waiting, and so I'm like, Elise, come here, like, let me ask you a question. She already looking scared as fuck, y'all. Y'all finna have to come back for part 4. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I was at school all day, but here's part 4 to how my daughter best friend stole $2,500 from me. Okay, so I left off at the part where Elise got out the cab. She get out the cab, she came and stood in front of me. And I'm like, Elise, where's the money that was in my bathroom? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, did you see any money in my bathroom? She was like, yeah. I'm like, so you didn't touch it? She was like, no. I'm like, so you know I got cameras in my bathroom, right? I was just lying just to scare her. I'm like, you know I got cameras in my bathroom, right? And on the cameras, it shows that you took it. She was like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I found a whole bunch of hundreds in front of my door. Mind you, all I had was a whole bunch of hundreds. So I'm like, okay, so where did you put it? She said that she took it in her house. I'm like, okay, so go get it. So she go in there. She come out literally a couple seconds later. Her mom have her coat like twisted up and it looked like the little girl finna start crying. So I'm like, okay, where's the money? She shrugged her shoulders again, like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, you just said that you was going in the house to go get it. I'm thinking I'm finna get my money back, y'all. Like, she like, I don't know where it is. And she look up at her mom. So at this point, I'm like, Elise, you know if you don't tell me the truth, I'm going to have to call the police, right? And you're going to get in trouble. The mom is like, baby, just tell her the truth. You know, if you got it, just tell her the truth. The dad is like, you know, if she called the police, you're going to get in really big trouble. Okay, so I'm thinking that they're kind of on my side. So while I was saying that, they're like, we have to go, like, we really have to go before our cab leave us. Like, we got to go to our appointment. And I didn't really want to stop her from going to her appointment. Like, especially, like, she's high. If anything would have happened to her twins, then I would have felt really bad. So they said that they're going to question her on their way to the appointment, and then they're going to talk to me when they get back. So fast forward to like an hour later. While they at the appointment, I went to go get groceries. When I get back, I see a couple kids outside that the little girl was hanging with the night before. So I call them over and I'm like, did y'all see Elise with some money last night? They was like, no, but she said that she found a whole bunch of hundreds in front of her door. So then they pull back up and the mom see me like outside talking to one of the girls. So she yelled like, okay, let's talk about it now. Bitch, I go put my groceries in my house so motherfucking quick and damn near run over there like, bitch, what? The fact that she didn't have none of this fucking energy before they went to their appointment, but now you want to be like all rowdy and shit, like it just wasn't sitting right with me. Okay, so pause. Mind you, while I was grocery shopping, I looked on her page and she had made a status 15 minutes after her daughter left my house asking for a SUV for sale, y'all. So when I ran over there, I was finna beat her fucking ass. Come back for part 5, y'all. Okay, y'all, I apologize. I didn't even know like this was finna blow up as much as it did. But here's part 5 on how my daughter, 7-year-old best friend, stole $2,500 from me. Okay, y'all, so I run over there and she's standing in her doorway. She like, if you finna call the police right now because I gotta go back to the hospital in 2 hours. One of my babies is dying. Who wanna play the guessing game on why? So, y'all, I didn't mention this, but mind you, I already called the police when I was at the grocery store, right? So they said they could check her house. If they find a guap of money, she could say that it's hers and they can't do anything about it. They also said that they cannot press charges against a 7-year-old. So they said that they was going to look into the cameras to see if that she was showing off the money or passing off the money. And that was like a week ago. They haven't got back to me yet, y'all. So at this point, the stepdad and Amber is asking like, who all was at your house? I'm like, first of all, it was only your daughter and my daughter. Secondly, at this point, it doesn't matter if 1 million people was at my house. Your daughter said that she found a whole bunch of hundreds and she took it into your house. So where is it? So basically she kept repeating the same thing, basically saying like her daughter didn't do it and she believed it. So I'm like, you know what, bitch? When you have them twins, I'm beating your ass. She like, okay. And she closing the door. So I walk off. Like, I'm still talking shit, but I walk off. I get into the car, and as I'm pulling out my parking lot, I see 2 kids, like, running up, like, Tiffany. So I had my friend, like, pull over to the side of the road. I jump out the car, like, what? They like, she wanna say something. So I originally hopped out the car because I thought that she was gonna give me my money back. So I'm like, okay, bitch, why the fuck did I come back up to your door if you wasn't finna, like, if you ain't talking about the money? So she like, you threatening me? So I'm like, bitch, if you put your hands on me, I'ma fucking drag you. She like, do it look like I'ma put my hands on you? Bitch, yes, get the fuck out my face, right? So somebody caught the last ending of our fucking argument, and I'm putting it right here.
Ain't nobody got no fucking money.
Let's go.
Take them babies, right? The babies that you bring to you.
The babies that you're bringing, bitch. Okay, so y'all see that, right? Come back for the last part 6. All right, y'all, part 6. This is the final part on how my daughter and best friend stole $2,500 from me. The moment y'all been waiting for, the questions y'all been asking, I'm about to answer it. Did I get my money back? No, I didn't get my money back, y'all. Y'all, but I swear to God, till this day, I'm beating her ass when she having twins. Like, word to my mother. I just couldn't do it while she was pregnant, while she's having issues with her pregnancy, because if I would have drugged that bitch and something would have happened to her twins, they would have charged me. Like, I really need to play my cards right. Like, I wanted to have motherfuckers run up in her crib, like, all types of shit, but, like, I really need to play my cards right. Like, I have shit to lose. Like, I'm in school, my kids, like, I just have to be mature about the situation. So, I definitely did call CPS, absolutely. They're currently doing an investigation right now. I told them everything I knew from the moment that I met them up until now. And yeah. Yeah, but the fucked up part that really gets me the most is that These motherfuckers knew everything. Like, they knew that last year I had to quit my job to take care of my mom. They knew that my mom passed away in November. My grandma passed away right after her. Like, they knew that I'm currently in school right now and I'm not able to work until June, until I graduate. Like, and then, like, on top of that, I gave the boyfriend CPR. Like, I saved his motherfucking life, y'all. Like, and she's still, like, she didn't give a fuck about that shit. Like, and then on top of that, I go on her Facebook the other day and look what I found. She bought a brand new couch with my money. It's just like, I have to sit here and watch her spend my money in my face and I can't do nothing about it. What can I do? Like, what would y'all do if y'all was me? Where can I turn to? Like, I don't know what to do. Comment below and, like, I just need some advice. So a couple people did suggest that I make a GoFundMe. So my best friend and my sister created a GoFundMe. If y'all want that information, I will post it below. A couple people also did ask for my Cash App, and I really appreciate that. So I also will link that below. I really didn't expect my story time to blow up the way it did. I truly appreciate everyone that engaged and wanted to watch every single part. Like, I love y'all so much for that. If I have any updates, I definitely will make a part 7. So, like, be on the lookout, y'all.